Bishop here. Just a few more miles. Just dark as can be up here towards Mammoth. I mean, it looks like they could be didn't really show anything on the radar, but it definitely looks dark up that way. Very little on the radar, but you know, the other day when we were in Benton, the radar wasn't showing anything and we were getting just swamped. So that thing's not always perfectly accurate. As you can see, it's pretty light back that way. And then that cloud formation just gets nice and dark up here. Copper top. But you can see the wind, it's just whipping right now. June 4th, 2023. Only 80 degrees out. Not bad. Just barely missed the moisture here. If we'd have come through here probably half an hour ago, it looks like it came down pretty good. The road's still pretty wet. And you can see right over here, it's dumping over here. But you can smell the moisture in the air. That smell just brings back all the spring and summer memories. Hopefully we get into a little bit of rain. I'd like to see that. I mean, it looks like we're driving right into the eye of the storm. Drops so far, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, looks like we just ended up right beside it. We're just catching a little bit of moisture on the outside edge, but over there we're to the left, it looks like it's coming down pretty good. And it's really windy. Really windy. Temperature's down to 75 degrees. Coming into Crowley, and be getting the rain kind of intermediate, little sporadic showers the whole way. Definitely getting some moisture out here in the ground. that truck looks like it had a bad day. Been sitting there for over a week. Well, welcome to Mammoth. June 4th. Just absolutely dumping right now. I mean dumping. Mammoth Lakes. It's gonna be a wet year, guys. Well, alrighty then. It is 47 degrees and it's just steady raining up here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, you guys are gonna get inside. Come on. You know, we're not gonna make a mess. Come on. Come on. We made it. Made it home. Safe and sound. Time to turn the heater up a little bit. All right. Home sweet home. Chessboard's still out. All right, I'm gonna show you guys why this place was known as the Yosemite Toad Inn. Can you hear it? I can hear it. They're out. Well, we just barely missed the moisture here. If we'd have come through here probably over there, where to the left, it looks like it's coming down pretty good. Now, I mean dumping. Just a beautiful morning out today, guys. You can see the meadow here is getting a nice flow. You got all the water upstream. It's just working its way down under the road, and nice, even, steady pace. Not too bad. So it's been been a really good melt for this record snowfall year. You can see the streams are moving, but they're not, it's not overwhelming. And you can see this water flowing here. It's just nice and steady, all working its way down and around the corner there. So last night we could hear the Yosemite toads out here croaking. They're starting to come alive. It's going to be hearing that every night probably for quite some time. Everything's starting to come alive, and it's just a really nice day. We had that rain last night. No wind to speak of today. Very calm, very pleasant, warm day today. So looking forward to getting out there and seeing what's going on with the guys. So finally, we can see the backyard. You can see the devastation that the snow caused for these trees. Just gonna have to do some serious pruning on all these trees back here. It just really, some of these are just gonna be complete losses. There's nothing we can do. Like that one there, it just completely folded it over. And I mean, the snow just tore this whole landscaping up in the backyard. This is going to take some manpower to fix this. This is like the little canal that feeds the meadow. It runs right through our backyard here. So everything upstream there and there feeds down into this canal. And this is a well. We have a little well here, and it got the little top for it got beat up, so we're gonna have to fix that. But you see, got a nice little pump in there. That's always full of water. So that's an ag well for irrigating this whole property. I got to get rid of that cover. That cover got destroyed. Got to get a new one actually, but as you can see, it looks like the water has subsided quite a bit, believe it or not. It's definitely down from what I saw last week. So that's encouraging that we're not going to get the the crazy runoff like what a lot of people were thinking. Actually, I had one of the neighbors come over, and he was telling me he had been up here for 50 years, and he was like looking at this wire mesh right here, and he was saying, oh, that's, you know, that's blocking everything upstream. And I was like, I don't think so, man. But we kind of went back and forth on it, and but I think not that I have to be right about everything, but I think I was right. Like, the water's finding its way out, and it's going to continue to find its way out. You can see the water level was all the way up here at one point, and it's down quite a bit. So I think if the weather stays kind of like this, it's going to be just a pretty steady flow from here on out. And that's how it'll go. Okay, so this is one of the casualties of last year. We actually did some removal here, and this entire complex was completely snowed in. All of this area here was about 20 feet high with snow, and it did a number on this place. But we're gonna take a look at some of the damage here and see if we can't help the owner get this thing back into shape and get it back in good standing condition. So Brian brought up his portable sawmill, and it goes on a chainsaw. And we're gonna play around with some of this wood. We got a 6-cord permit, so we can utilize up to 6 cords of this wood. But it's mostly, this is all for firewood, but we're gonna mess around and see if there's any chance of making some slabs. We might make some slabs and see if anybody's interested in getting some slabs. Plus it'll probably make for some fun content using that portable sawmill that goes on a chainsaw. We'll have to get it all set up. We'll document all of it. It should be pretty fun. Just got to find a good solid piece that doesn't have a lot of cracks in it, and I think it'll be pretty cool. We're gonna check out Brian's saw right here. Oh yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big daddy saw right there. That's for doing those big slabs. Is that like a 4-foot bar on there?
52 inches.
52?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yep.
A lot of people are saying it's definitely gonna cross over the top of the road this year. What? What do you want? What a beautiful Monday. And we are back in Mammoth. Gonna go hit the warming hut up for some breakfast. See what my boy Rich is up to. Let's go check it out. Hold on, let me get that right there. It's my kind of guy. So how you been?
I'm great, bro. Tired, been up all night with the baby.
Yeah, how's the baby doing?
She's sleeping through the night a little bit, but
awesome.
super tired.
Joey over there, he just got back from Guatemala, right?
Guatemala.
Yeah, he almost cut his finger off over there. He's supposed to send me some content. We're gonna add it up to the channel. But
What you do when you cut your finger off?
yeah.
You need tequila and super glue.
Yeah,
Little
perfect.
bit of duct tape.
That'll usually do the trick. So yeah, we're back in Mammoth. We're gonna grab some lunch here at the hut and get back into our normal routine. What? What do you want? What a beautiful Monday. And we are back in Mammoth. Gonna go hit the warming hut up for some breakfast. See what my boy Rich is up to. Let's go check it out. It's got the rock and dirt guys over here doing their thing. So here's another one that is yellow tagged by the town, saying it's unsafe for occupancy. It looks like the fireplace came off and snow pushed it off, and then we got railing damage down there, and then over here on this side You can see this deck. It's got a big sag in it. So it's got issues of its own, all that weight. But here's the railing that starts here all the way down to the end here. So we're gonna see about getting a price just to fix this up, and we'll go from there. All right, this is our old Honda Pioneer. This is the only thing that would fit in the trailer, so I brought it up. It's gonna be part of our camping excursions. We might take this trailer and paint it black, kind of make it a little more presentable. And I think we're gonna build a top for it so that we can put stuff in the bottom, and then the dogs possibly can ride on the top. But we'll see where we go from that with that. Definitely looks like we're gonna get some more showers this afternoon, like what we had last night. Still fairly warm out when you're in the sun, but as soon as that sun goes behind the clouds, boy, it really cools off. We're gonna head back over to Sherwin here and drop this trailer off. You can see the snow is really melted off in the mountains there, and the only spots where it's left is kind of on the north sides in the shade and whatnot. But won't be a whole lot longer, it'll all be gone. All right, we're gonna take the hay bike down to Sherwin. Zach's got the pups in his rig. We're gonna go check out Brian. He's messing around with that sawmill. Got the Pioneer out. Definitely need to clean this thing up. Get all the foxtails from being out at the ranch. But yeah, it's summertime, so we're getting all the toys. This garage is gonna be devoted to fishing, dirt biking, and miscellaneous recreational activities. All right, well, look at that, guys. It's starting to look a lot like it did yesterday. Hopefully we just don't get just dumped on here, but I'm waiting for Brian to get down here with the saw, and we're gonna set up on some logs, and we're gonna see start doing some initial cuts and just kind of get our bearings, and then see what kind of slabs we're gonna be able to make out of some of this stuff. So we got the hay bike out, and you know, I have not put a charge on this thing. We haven't ran it very much, but you know, it's still running at 50 volts, and we probably put a few miles on it here and there, but it holds a charge well. It's been sitting there charged up in the garage for, I don't know, it's been a couple weeks since I did that last video where we actually got the bike. Just haven't had the time to really ride it too much, but it's a cool bike. It's an enjoyable bike, and nothing special, just get you from point A to point B, but it's got, you know, it's got everything you need, lights, all that good stuff. So it's definitely a cool bike to cruise around on up here in Mammoth. And I mean, look at the sky, guys. It's just really getting dark. I'm kind of worried that we might get dumped on, but hopefully not. I got my rain jacket on. So you can see I got my Clem rain jacket, and Clem, you guys need to sponsor us. We're gonna be doing all kinds of outdoor stuff this year, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the content that we're going to start putting out. One of the things I think is going to be really interesting is working on these logs and cutting these slabs for different applications, benches, tables, shelving, all kinds of stuff like that. So stick around. We're gonna play around with the portable sawmill here shortly, and that'll be the next clip. All right, so step one, we're gonna get the ladder mounted to the top of the log and leveled, make everything nice and level. And then let's see here, this is the big saw that I showed you guys earlier. He was the 52-inch blade, and then that's the table for the sawmill.
And these things tighten down to where they're good.
Okay, so we got our ladder on, and I might have to let off on that screw just a hair. It's pretty darn level. It's almost right there. And then I got another screw right here. That one looks like, yeah. I think we're gonna run it. That's real close for sawmill specs, especially for rough cutting. That's gonna be close enough. We're not building a cabinet here. We're just gonna take an initial slice off this log and see what the grain looks like inside. So we averted the storm over here. The wind's blowing pretty good, but if you look over here, this area over here towards Benton is just getting destroyed right now. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Extreme. Okay. So yeah, we just made a little picnic table for people out here at the dog park. Probably get in trouble. All right, so we were lucky enough to get one slice done, but it's gonna start dumping. So
It's gonna have a lot lot of gray in it.
We got to get out of here. We got to get loaded up and get out of here before we get just absolutely dumped.
We're getting ready to get dumped on.
So just got finished up cutting one slice off of a big log, and sure enough, yeah, it started dumping. Big drops, pouring down rain. Got out of there just in time. Come back tomorrow, got some nice slabs, get that log moved.